Hi everyone, thank you very much for watching my video on the pros and cons of studying in the UK. I really appreciate it, and if there's anything else that you want to know about, just let me know in the comments below and I will try and make a video sort of answering those questions. So this video is a bit different. It's about where to live if you're considering coming to study in the UK. So generally speaking, there are 4 different options you can choose from. If you're a student, the first option is staying in a hall of residence, and that's basically a sort of university-owned building where there's lots of rooms and people get a single room or a double room. Sometimes there's a bathroom, sometimes it's shared, and there's sort of hundreds of students staying in the same building. Usually that's very close to your university building, so it could be a good idea for you to stay there if you're sort of looking to make friends very quickly. It's very sociable, it's very kind of communal, and yeah, it's great. I stayed in a hall of residence myself and I really enjoyed it, and I think it's great fun. The second option is privately rented accommodation. So if you're coming to the UK, you might find that it works better for you if you want to kind of meet people from outside the university, or if you don't want to kind of stay on the campus, you might want to stay in the city, wherever you're going. Sometimes it's cheaper, sometimes it's kind of, you have more flexibility. So there are certain places where your university will sort of guarantee that, the landlord is genuine, the flat is genuine. So check with your university accommodation office to see which landlords and which agencies they recommend. The third option is staying in university flats. So some universities will have their own flats, and usually they're kind of buildings where there are several flats or sort of little sort of several rooms that share the same kitchen, and it can also be a good way to kind of meet new people. So if you know how to cook, if you like cooking, if you like that kind of independent sort of living, then that's probably a better option for you than staying in halls of residence, for example, where you get the food usually through the canteen. The fourth option is lodging, and that's something that some people do, especially in London, because it's cheaper than staying in sort of privately rented accommodation or even university accommodation. So you essentially stay with somebody else who lives in the flat. It can be a family or just one person, and they usually own the flat. And you just rent a room there. So it can be a good solution for some people, but some people will find maybe they don't have as much sort of flexibility and freedom because you can't really have people around that much. So if you're kind of into your studying and if you don't mind that, then that could be a good choice for you. Instead, in terms of your second and third year, sometimes if you stay in university accommodation in the first year, you want to be able to do that in your second or third year. So universities generally kind of try to accommodate first year students as a priority, because obviously they're new to the country or to the city, and they don't know where to stay. So it's a good idea to kind of start thinking, maybe after even sort of 3 or 4 months at university, start thinking about where you want to live next year. It's surprisingly soon, so if I were you, I would kind of start thinking about it quite soon, before Christmas even, of your first year. Think about who you want to live with. You might want to live with your friends from your course, or maybe some people you met in your hall of residence. But think about it carefully, because you don't know what people are like when you live with them, and it's good to kind of make sure you live with people who like similar things to you, who like going out if you like going out, or who like studying if you're into studying. So yeah, if you have any questions about this, just let me know in the comments below and I'll try and answer them. Thanks for watching.